You've got to be able to understand this concept of consonance and dissonance with regard to chords. Chords either fall into one of those two categories. It's either consonant or it's a dissonant. A dissonant chord means a chord that has lots of accidentals in it. You can kind of tell a chord is dissonant by just seeing if it has something in it like a flat 5 or a minor or something like that. Or you can look at the chord and see if you have notes that are close together and all bunched up. That kind of makes a chord dissonant and have a harsh sound. If we look at this chord here, B13 flat 5, you see we have here an A flat and an A right next to each other. It's got kind of a dissonant sound, so right away we know that this chord is a dissonant chord. It may sound kind of odd to you. That's a dissonant chord. The key to mastering these chords is being able to move from a dissonant chord or a string of dissonant chords to a consonant chord. A consonant chord is a chord that has a more pleasant, friendly sound. There's really no accidentals in it. It's like a major chord, a major 9. Like the one chord which you knew before was the B flat major 9. Sounds really smooth and sweet. There's no accidentals in this. You have a B flat in the bass, A, C, D, and F in the right hand with a B flat in the bass. Sounds very smooth and sweet. When you're playing with these chords, what you want to do is move from dissonance to consonant. You want to string together as many dissonant chords as possible and then resolve it. Resolve means you're going to move it to an ending sound or a more consonant sound. And you can always do that and it will always sound good. So let's look at a few dissonant chords here so you can hear what I'm talking about. Here we have this B13 flat 5. That dissonant tone in there. So if we take that dissonant chord, this B13 flat 5, we can always move from a dissonant chord to a consonant chord and it will always sound good. You cannot screw this up. So here we are. Let's go from the B13 flat 5 to the B flat major 9 and just hear how it sounds. Now resolve it out. Very smooth and sweet. So when we're picking chords, don't be afraid to pick these dissonant chords. In fact, that's what you want. You want dissonant chords so you can resolve them. Here is a, let's see, a C11. It's got a 4 in there. Take that, you can always resolve it. Take this C11 and resolve it out to that B flat major 9. No problem. What else do we have here? Here. Okay, here's that C11. Resolve it out to the B. Let's see if we can find another dissonant chord here. Here's a C minor 7 sus. It's got that minor in it, that E flat. Let's hear this chord. But we can take this and resolve it to that B flat. And get a smooth change. What else do we have here? Here's a C minor 11. We have the minor and the 11 in there. They're both dissonant. And we've got these two notes bunched together here, this D and this E flat. Let's hear this. We've got that chord. Sounds pretty. But look at what happens when you resolve it to that B flat major 9. Sounds sweet. What else do we have here? Oh, here is a B9 flat 5. That flat 5 is that F on top relative to the B scale. Let's hear this chord. B9 flat 5. We can take this chord and always resolve it to that B flat major 9 or any chord that has consonants. Listen to the change. Sounds sweet. What else do we have here? Here's B13 flat 5. It's got the A flat and the A together. Let's take that and resolve it. So you can always resolve. You got to be comfortable with that whole concept of consonants, dissonance, and resolution. So you can string together all of these chords that have this wacky sound and resolve it, and it will sound good.